And that's why the support group is so critical. That's why making sure you're reaching out for support and assistance. Welcome to Caregivers Gumbo. It's a hot mess. Y'all. It's been a day, and I am here with the amazing Al-Nisa Berry. I'm Nadine Roberts-Cornish, and we are continuing a conversation that we started. And if you heard the last segment on faith fog and the fight to keep going, I know you were itching to hear more. So we're just simply going to pick it up. We are making some gumbo today, but we are talking about some of the hard stuff. And Al-Nisa is just sharing from the heart and sharing her real experience. And for those of you who are out there taking care of somebody who did not take care of you the way you wanted them to, the way you may have needed them to, was not loved by that person the way that you needed them to love you, oh, yeah, this episode is for you. And let me tell you, we're going to start with my girl's quote from the last session. She said that I changed. Once I changed, then my mother saw that change and she began to change. So, take it away, Al-Nisa.
Thank you, Nadine.
Woo.
That was a pivotal moment for me when I finally heard her realize what I do and how I show up for her and how I am helping her. It started as far as her wanting complete control of her life and that fear of losing control of her finances, her medical, her mobility, and being the proud woman that she was came out as anger. And it was a conversation I heard her talking with I think it was a friend of hers. She did not know that I was in earshot of what she was saying. And she says, I love drama. I enjoy pushing people's buttons to get a rise out of them because I think it's fun and entertaining.
I remember that. Yeah.
Right. And I said, so Mom, she loves to fight. She loves chaos and confusion. It just does something to her. All the shows she would watch would be somebody arguing or fussing at housewives. It was always some negative thing going on. And I said, okay, Al-Nisa, then you get to choose whether you're going to engage or whether you're going to remove yourself when that happens. And she says, Al-Nisa, you're too peaceful. You're too calm. So her determination was to get me to a point where I would lose it.
Wow.
And I'm determined that that's not going to happen. It's happened maybe twice before I heard that conversation. I said, oh, I got you now. So when a situation would happen, maybe I gave her food and it wasn't hot enough. Girl, you need to take this back in the kitchen and heat it up because this is not hot enough. You know I like my food hot. Before that, it was, what do you mean? It would be an argument. And this time I said, you are absolutely right. It is not hot enough. Let me go back and heat that up for you. And I would do that and come in the nicest, most kindest way possible. And as she saw that what she was doing was not working any longer because now I'm forgiving, I'm letting go. She began to soften. And the things that she wanted to control, she didn't want me to make any of her doctor's appointments. She did not want me to pay any of the bills. She did not want me to talk to the pharmacist, any of the things. She changed and says, I can't talk to you. You need to talk to my daughter. I need you to, she kept, then trusting in me in order to take care of her affairs. Opening up her heart and sharing things that she was feeling. And I took her to her very first therapy appointment. At 82 years old, she had never been to a therapy appointment. And she was she'd been through some tough times. And I'm sitting in the waiting room, allowing her privacy to talk to the therapist. And the therapist comes back out and says, She won't talk without you.
Uh-huh.
What? What? She said, no, she is not
Wow.
comfortable unless you're in there with her, holding her hand. And it's just an evolution, a transformation that happened of our coming together as one to bond in order to release the things that had happened in the past. Because I have done some things to care for mom that I thought if anyone told me I would have to do, I would say there was no way in the world
No way. No way.
that I would have to bathe my mother,
Yeah.
that I would
Yeah.
have to see things that
Yes.
I have never seen before.
Yeah.
And doing it from a loving perspective to say that you are safe. I had to find a way for her to feel safe in order for her to feel like she could be vulnerable and to trust in me. And the more that I allowed that environment or built that type of environment of reassurance, that is what also helped her to change so that we could work together and not against one another.
Wow. Wow. So you made it very clear that you had to make the decision that you were going to be the one to change,
Right.
that you were going to be the one to change. Could you have imagined or envisioned that that was possible,
No.
that it was really possible?
And I have been trying all the years to do all the things that I think that she wanted or what she asked of me. And still, it was just never enough. No matter what I did, it was criticism. And anything that just putting me down and constantly the choices that I made, it was something she had to say that was negative to try and tear me down. And it was times when she was well and we would meet or go to lunch or dinner, what have you, even a conversation on the phone, it would take me 3 days to recover
Wow.
from the pain that I endured from interacting with her. And of course that not feeling enough and had to change all of that. So I thought I need to heal and I need to build myself so that no matter what anyone says, it's not going to determine my worth.
Absolutely.
Build my self-esteem, my self-confidence and self-assuredness and self-love and all the I just poured into myself. So no matter what was going on in the environment, family, friends, and job, what have you, it was not going to disrupt that and tear that apart. Did a lot of work on myself. And once she
Wow.
started to see that things that used to bother me wasn't bothering, it went in one ear and out the other. It just, I was water. It just flowed right through. It didn't stick.
Mm-hmm.
Then she said, okay, I think I need to try something different.
Wow. Wow. Man.
So I just kept walking. As you said, the faith and the fall, confused, not knowing what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Trusting in faith that I will figure it out. I will be shown the way. I will be given a sign. I will be led to the right person and the right resource, the right place in order to help me to help my mother. And that's what I'm coming. Help me help my mother. Help me, lead me, direct me, instruct me. I'm open. I'm receiving. Tell me what to do because I don't know. And I would just keep here. Just take another step. Just take another step. Just take and leasing that idea that the next day or it's going to be all right. It's going to all change and everything's going to go back to normal. That delusion, that illusion that everything was going to just return like it was in another week, another 2 weeks, I had to let that go. I said, this could be for the rest of my life. I could go before she go.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to learn how to live now, today. And forget about what's happening in the future because it's not here and it's not guaranteed. I could get sick just like she could get sick.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you learned that lesson. I am so glad that you did the necessary work that you had to do in order to be able to get to that place of peace, to get to that place where I love how you say, no matter what she said, it just rolled off of you and no longer stuck. No longer stuck. right? You worked through all of that because you showed up.
Yes.
You showed up for the assignment. Even with hesitation, you showed up for the assignment because the assignment was going to be the catalyst for healing you
Yes.
and her too,
And her too.
right?
And her too.
Man, man,
Yes. She
man,
done a
this is
lot of.
so priceless. This is so priceless. And I just hope the person who's listening to this is recognizing that if it was possible for you, Al-Nisa, to have that grace for yourself and that grace for your mother, a mother who had disowned you, and you were able to show up and love on her and give her what she so desperately needed, couldn't ask for, but she needed that, and you gave her that. You didn't know how much time she had.
No.
So I am grateful for your willingness, even with hesitation, to say yes and to allow your source to do what needed to be done in order for you to be able to do this day in and day out, right? One day at a time, with love and grace, one day at a time. I love that. I love that. There's some facets of these stories, y'all, I haven't heard before. And so I'm taking it in. You know, we haven't told each other everything. It's impossible. It's
It is.
impossible to to tell any one person everything about your caregiving journey. And that's why the support group is so critical. That's why making sure you're reaching out for support and assistance. And Al-Nisa shares that she did. She got the support that she needed in order to be able to grow and really move into and transition into her higher self, right?
Right. Absolutely.
That's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And I've been a witness. I mean, I have certainly seen the growth from the time that you joined the support group almost 3 years ago and where you are now. And I am so grateful to be a witness. I'm so grateful to have been able to support you along this path. And I'm so grateful for your recognition that you understood that this journey wasn't just for you and it wasn't just about you. That this was your opportunity to learn, grow, do all that you needed to do. And when that chapter closed, you would prepare yourself to support other caregivers. And the fact that you're doing that is incredible. And the fact that you're helping other women with various challenges through your coaching business is amazing. So tell us about your coaching business, and then we will wrap it up. Until
Oh,
the next
thank
time.
you. Thank you so much, Nadine. I recently launched my new coaching business called Love Beyond Labels because we have so many labels placed upon us and we need to elevate beyond that. We are not what people call us to be. And this is a relationship coaching, and it first starts with finding yourself, being secure within yourself, and giving you the tools in order to figure out what you want, who you are, what your needs are, how to set your boundaries in order to move forward to have healthy relationships.
Beautiful. And so to learn more, what's the website?
It is lovebeyondlabelscoaching.com.
Awesome.
Please check it
I
out.
love the title of your coaching program, and I've gotten a chance to see you in action in that vein, and it's incredible. So if relationship issues are something you want support with, Love Beyond Labels, please reach out. And as we wrap up, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, Colorado Respite Coalition, for believing in us and our message of supporting caregivers and meeting them exactly where they are. And y'all, we don't sugarcoat. If you notice, we kind of just shoot straight from the hip. We tell the truth, and we love doing what we do. And if you want to learn more, check us out at tcgcares.com for our bi-monthly
Monthly.
support groups, 12 noon, first and third Tuesdays of the month. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, everyone.
Remember, no matter where you're watching the Caregiving Gumbo podcast, we ask that you comment, like it, share it, and pass it on. This podcast grows through sharing.